and how they want to bundle up together, and you can see so many CTs concentrated over here towards connector. So far, equal exchanges break out in the bathrooms, but KNG looking to take the advantage, and he does.
And nicely done, the trades go somewhat evenly here, and now it's time to try to get that bomb to a bomb site, but they're cut off from an ability to do so. Taco there. Oh, God, nice shots coming through from him, and also Fallen to finish it off. It was some forward control here towards bathrooms, towards Divider as the push comes through Monster as well. Sunny, nice headshot there onto KNG, but Mayern there, able to follow up. Swaps out for the AK, the smoke back down to keep that position.
Fallen might get lucky here on this peek into short. There is one player right here on the sidewalk, and he flicks up for it, gets it back into a 2 versus 2. This could be absolutely devastating if ENCE let this round go when they were up 5v2.
That's actually a good couple of smokes to create space. Fallen playing around the side here. This is a really good angle, but still, X7. Stunning shot will take Fallen down. Now it's up to Mayan as he begins to walk his way up the short position. And again, ENCE don't know precisely where he can come from. They've got some good positions, but no one's waiting for this. Oh no, maybe Ali will have it in the right moment, because I think he actually wasn't looking for the longest time. The lavatory. There we go. Will get challenged. Good support from Fallen there. Gets the double on the defense here, and ENCE are no better off, it seems, in terms of positioning. But there is a forward position, and that's Fallen with that M4. He's fairly weak, but let's see if he'll go unchecked here. It's an off angle that he's playing. And that's a really good way to have Fallen get a one and done here. Oh, beautiful. Turns around. And that is going to be the round over with. Very nice hold. Good setup from MIBR there.
Some counter utility will be dished out to try to slow down the aggression. Meanwhile, first is picked off at A. Aerial now finding entry into B. Everything's gone wrong for Main Brazil. What a swift and beautiful attack from ENCE there. Firing at all cylinders are the Finns in this round. All on Fallen. Not much you can do but save the op, and he might not even get to do that.
Oh my God, he's going to get badly hunted here. They are going to go hard on that connector control and the early B defense here, and they're going to be right to do so, because in comes that huge B play. Taco swapping out the weapon there. Beautiful work from him. He's absolutely crushed the push. There's no entry at all through Monster. Smart stuff from Ali. Oh, so close there. He has no idea how close he was to a kill. Maybe he does. Yeah. And once Ali gets a little bit further forward, they can come up to the connected position and move forwards. But Taco, in the meantime, he's not letting them sit on this control, and the trades come through. But it's not going to favor MIBR at all here. They're 2 versus 3.
Seems to be where the T's are gathering up, so he has a chance to maybe make a huge play. And there is the first kill, but can he continue? He's staying alive for quite a bit, but again, just not able to find that multi-kill he needed. And it seems like this one might be over with.
Maybe. Fallen is moving forwards with the M4, not with the AWP. Ali's on the AWP. Ali's been annihilated by Fallen there. That's a beautiful burst. That's the only way he could maybe try to win this one, and he finds Sunny. Sunny had no idea.
Like heavier connector and short B play, and only that one guy A, Alu, with the AWP solo. Fallen here at connector. Misses that incendiary just a little bit, but it still does stop the push coming up into middle. And Mayern has found that kill onto Alu with that aggressive positioning over on the A side of the map. They take over playground as well. B is a bit vulnerable though, as the take isn't going to come this direction. Taco though doing a lot of damage, gets a kill as well.
7 there. Feels like he has lots to do, especially now that KNG is threatening the flank. They've got to feel like every position is being destabilized right now, but that's a great headshot from Sergey. Dealing with the flanking player. Out he goes for another, but it's all up to X7 now. 1 versus 3. AK in hand as they start to bear down on his position. He knocks down one. He's got the second. There's just one more to go. It's Fallen with the AWP. He's pressuring the bomb. And X7, he's done it! It's really cool as well that it's like the turning points of these clutches. This big clutch is Fallen, and then X7 is... It's great to see, and oh man, getting some deagle kills here. The one rifle from Fallen is going to find some value towards short B, it seems, and there you go, Taco with that deagle again, and suddenly there's only 2 players left.
And Sunny seems like he realizes what might be there, but he focuses on sight instead. It's an even trade. KNG trying to lock things down, but Alu says nay, finds the bomb, and has a chance to win the 1 versus 1. He will get this plant. He plants for Bank, and while he has low health, he's going to be able to get some good post-plant positioning.
I would love for him to go up on dice. Oh no! He gets spotted on the cross through the gap in the smoke. Ooh, the shadow. There's the flashbang for. You don't often see the boost setups too commonly, but this time they'll run it, and this time it'll work. Will they run it again? Hard to say, but here it is. There's the bait. Fallen's making a lot of noise, and there's his position reveal. He gets two, and then in the distraction, Fallen plays off of that to pick up a frag of his own. That setup has worked out way too well. Alu with a nice, precise headshot, but there is still much more to be done. He has no time at all. Has to fall back.
Will aerial backstab? Will he just flank late to try to cut off the retake? There's so many options.
Really killing the clock here. They've got that lurk set up outside long. The presence stepping is heard by Fur. He'll peek, and he doesn't win the fight. KNG with a quick trade. That means everything. And man goes close to the smoke. They're going to have to go through this. He knows that he's going to get the spray out. Gets himself a double headshot. Taco there for support. Will shut it all down. And there's nothing left on that B-bomb site. And that's a 9-6 finish for MIBR. And MIBR, they're looking pretty damn good at the end of that first half, Dust.
Absolutely. A great, strong finish from Made in Brazil to give them a pretty nice lead coming into the pistol here the second half. They waste no time plowing into B, but they're meeting some really stiff resistance from Sunny and Aerial. Sunny with 3, in fact. I'm just
dancing around. Yeah. Delaying the inevitable path. And indeed, Genji will go down.
But we'll see if interrupts the task. Sergey has some nice positioning here up close, but he might get caught on the fade back. All comes down to timing, and yes, indeed, he's taking a lot of damage, but he's able to get away into connector at the very least, and Alu has his back. But unfortunately, not for long, as KNG's Deagle will break out, but somehow Sergey survives. And he's still going. What is happening? How is Sergey still in this fight? Finally, Taco deals with him, but at such a huge cost.
Yeah, he got a dink onto Taco as well. In fact, he has an MP5. And he's going to nail the tagged player. So 3v2 towards that A-bomb site now. They're going to close in on Aerial. He's been pretty phenomenal this series. He's got a lot to do with here. And that smoke is actually going to isolate a 1v1 for Aerial. He's loving that. He will eventually go down to the scouts. And now Sunny on the flank. They don't know where he is. But now this, well, they found out now. So what can they do about it? Sunny. Is he going to take the long way around? That actually probably won't work out too well for him. There is a 2-man long setup ready, but if he can catch him on the surprise, he can't. Very clever from Fallen. He's checking for that. Now Sunny has to force the issue at the front of the bomb site. This is going to be desperate now.
Not much you could really hope for at this point. If you're Sunny, awkward is the best word to come up with on that situation. And it is going to be Made in Brazil hitting double digits pretty soon.
Oh man, it feels bad, man. He gets dinged, and then I think he just walked into the first bullet of another full-bang attempt. Taco, though, with the flashbang, that's worked out really well. Explosive effort, changing up the pace to great effect, to great impact. And they've got the bomb down. They've got the 3v2 after plant. ENCE are out of position. The flank is coming from Alu. But how much is it going to do?
Nothing, I would imagine now, as he's all alone, and they have all their bases covered here in this post-lane Made in Brazil. You almost wonder if Alu just back off, but no, he tries to take a fight that he cannot win. KNG with the SG.
Hold of that Suez position. They don't have any connector presence, so it does indicate to me that they're going to commit towards this B-bomb site. Look at that, X7. He has a lineup or two. He's practiced that one, that's for sure. He's going to get himself a freebie. And that also tells him that they are taking this position quickly, which is a tell towards this B take. And they're going to go straight in. Oh my god, he has no respect at all. Straight in there, looking for those frags. And Mayan's going to finish things off. It's still, though, they don't have full control of the site. They're going to get the bomb down, but they're losing players. Mayan, surely he can't get off the plant. And he won't. To Fallen now. Reset the situation. There's the first frag. He's got almost no HP left, and he can't finish the job. Great flashbangs, really doing their work, but blinding the teaser as well. They can't quite get the engagement, and there's a defensive smoke getting laid down by the CTs. And now 3v3, Sunny. He's got a lot of work on his hands here. He's got to do something. He needs to get a kill, hold on to the water position as well. It's a fine line to walk, but Sunny is the man to do it. As he looks to edge his way forward, looking for that first kill, trying to take things as safely as possible. As he holds his position, letting his teammates work around him, but there is at least a trade set up by Alu as he pulls that nade out. And now it's up to Fur with the Deagle in hand. As ENCE try to swing through, they want to coordinate this one. They want to make it so Fur cannot isolate one of them, and that's exactly what will happen. Sergey will take him out.
Here towards mid and bathrooms, and Alu gets caught there. A great timing peek by KNG with a nice flash for support.
Will be laid down back onto the monster tunnel. Here for the CTs, and there they go. The swing is pretty good actually from MIBR around the pillar. X7 to jump straight through the smoke and back in again as he tries to escape, but there is no escape. It's up to Sergey. 8 seconds left. They're going to stop the plant here, and he will be eliminated. Sergey goes down in the round for MIBR. Match point for MIBR. ENCE staring down the barrel of
Pure brute force gets them into series point. Alu takes us up towards Monster. It's a new look, but he misses a big opportunity. No harm, no foul, he gets away, but that could have gave his team an advantage, and now it allows Made Brazil to spill out, and they're trading their way into B. ENCE is holding on for dear life, though, and they're getting the kills they need. It's all on Fur. He's found one, but it's the 1v1 against Sunny. It's all going to come down to this, and Fur, he's done.